Encapsulation. Definition. Encapsulation is process of separating aspects of an object into external and internal aspects. The external aspects of an object need to be visible or known to other objects in the system. The internal aspects are details that should not affect other parts of the system. So, uh, for every system, there are internal and external aspects. So, separation of them is encapsulation. Internal aspects are details that should not affect other parts of system. Hiding the internal aspects of an object means that they can be changed without affecting external aspects of the system. Encapsulation. Encapsulation in real world elevator system. Any useful elevator has a mechanism such as buttons that allow a passenger to select his or her destination floor. We have two objects here, elevator and person. Pressing a button is very easy action to perform for the user of the elevator. However, for the elevator faced with many conflicting simultaneous requests from many different people, it can be complicated matter deciding which floor to go and fulfills the request of each traveler appropriately. So let us consider elevator as a system, as a real world system. So this elevator system has internal as well as external aspects. For example, a person might enter elevator at floor number 3 and request to go to floor number 30. However, another person B has already pressed the button on floor 1 requesting to be picked up there. If the elevator goes directly to floor 30 with person A, now a, per, a person A, so A is a person, might enter the elevator at floor 3. So he is entering at floor 3 and he want to go to floor 30. However, another person B has already placed the button on floor 1. So person B is on floor 1 now and requesting to be picked up there. So he want to get picked up from floor 1. If elevator goes directly to floor 30 with person A but without B, the person will get there as fast he she could ever expect. However, person B has to wait. So person B is standing at the ground floor or floor 1. So he will have to wait for a more time. So perhaps by merely moving two floors down, elevator could have taken both people to higher floor at same time, saving time and power. Instead, the elevator has to go all the way up to the floor 30 and then back down to the pickup floor B. Many people constantly requesting elevator and destination floors. The matter gets much more complex as far as implementation logic is concerned. At least a couple of aspects complicate matter. At least couple of other aspects complicate matter further for our trusted elevator. Several elevators are probably working together to transport people between different floors. They consequently need a team approach to fulfill as many requests as possible. Densely populated buildings with large amounts of traffic between floors require approximately 2 elevators for every 3 floors. Thus, a 60 floor building would require about 40 elevators. Now, encapsulation in an elevator simulation. An elevator simulation program written in will probably have elevator and person objects along with others. Even though, so person and elevator are object here. Even though now inside a computer program, a person object will still be able to perform equivalent pressing the button of an elevator object and giving it floor request. Each elevator object of simulation probably contains, like its real counterpart, many complex methods and many sensitive data. For example, elevator objects might to make simulation particularly realistic. Be equipped with algorithms. Now, the important analogy each person, object, and the programmer implementing it of the simulation should still not need or be allowed to know about inner complexities of elevator object. All they should care about, just like their real counterparts, is to get from one floor another. They don't want to be confused about unnecessary complexities either. They should not be allowed to tinker with inner workings of elevator objects. So that means person using elevator is not concerned about the inner workings, that is speed of that elevator, etc. So that is encapsulated for that user. So encapsulation is hiding of process, hence you hide the data, not the vice versa. From the definition, encapsulation is information hiding. The information is how something is happening inside that object. It's it's just a mere data hiding concept. So when you model this coffee vending machine, you don't want to show out the way how coffee is made. So you don't want to show where the coffee beans, milk and sugar are. So that means coffee vending machine is directly giving us coffee. But that inside that coffee we have coffee beans and milk, sugar, etc. So this it is not showing that to us. So in coffee vending machine class, prepare coffee is hidden and get coffee is made public, so that you will be able to send request to the machine. So this was a example of that encapsulation process.